Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. The next General Hospital spoilers video for Wednesday, August 13, 2025, shows Jack unconvincingly reassuring Anna while Britt puts Pascal in his place, and Carly has stern advice for Liesl. Jack, Chris McKenna, tells Anna, Finola Hughes, "I would know if something was wrong," to which she replies, "Are you sure about that?" The weekly teasers state that Anna demands intel from Brennan, so he's probably updating her on the Dalmatia operation and hasn't heard from Jocelyn, Eden McCoy, or Vaughn, Bryce Durfee. But Jack's got everything under control, right? Carly, Laura Wright, informs Liesl, Kathleen Getty, "You won't just be hurting her, you'll be hurting Rocco." Dr. Obrecht surmised that Lulu, Alexa Heavens, put Carly up to booting her from the hotel, so Carly's probably warning her that escalating their feud would be bad for the family. Meanwhile, a shocked Jocelyn frantically tells Vaughn she's supposed to be dead. Joss remembers full well how Britt died saving her from the hook. It's going to take a bit for her to recover from seeing Britt alive. Alexis, Nancy Lee Grahn, finally lets Drew, Cameron Matheson, have it by screaming at him, "Cut the crap and stop this nonsense." The teasers also show that Drew makes a stunning declaration. He's probably announcing that he and Scout, Cosette Abinant, are leaving for DC that very minute, cheesing off everyone he's talking to. Elsewhere, Britt, Kelly Thibaud, informs Pascal, Mark Forget, "We both know you're not the one who's really in charge here. Then who is it? Are Faison, Anders Hove, or Peter Wes Ramsey somehow still alive and pulling the strings?" And Jason, Steve Burton, warns someone, "Don't ever try to do it through my son again." Clearly he's talking to Drew, who's trying to have Danny, Asher Antonides, arrested for kidnapping Scout. Jason Morgan is about to change the entire landscape of Port Charles with a move so bold and unexpected that it will leave allies scrambling, enemies cornered, and the ripple effects echoing far beyond the people directly involved. In the Monday, August 13 preview for General Hospital, the man who has often been a quiet, strategic player in the game is now taking center stage with an ultimatum so explosive, there's no going back. For months, Jason has been caught in a tangled web of loyalty, obligation, and personal turmoil. Since his return to Port Charles earlier this year, he has walked a fine line between reconnecting with his inner circle, keeping his distance from the people who could be harmed by his presence, and quietly assessing who can be trusted. But the events of recent weeks have forced him into a position where passivity is no longer an option. Jason knows that if he doesn't take the wheel now, others will steer the situation into dangerous territory, and those he cares about could pay the ultimate price. This time, the stakes are too high for diplomacy. In the upcoming episode, Jason will sit down with someone who has been dancing on both sides of the fence. A person who believes they can keep manipulating the game to suit their own agenda without consequence. Unfortunately for them, Jason has run out of patience. His ultimatum is not just a threat, it's a final line in the sand. The tension in the air during this confrontation will be palpable. Every word Jason chooses will be deliberate, every pause will hold weight, and the person sitting across from him will know that once he makes a move, there's no undoing it. This isn't a casual warning. It's the kind of statement that forces the other party to pick a side immediately, knowing that a wrong move could be catastrophic. Viewers can expect the scene to be charged with the kind of intensity that Steve Burton delivers so well. Quiet, controlled anger simmering beneath the surface until it becomes a deadly kind of calm. Jason has been known to keep his cards close to his chest, but when he finally lays them on the table, they tend to be all aces, and all loaded. Rumors are swirling about who exactly is on the receiving end of this ultimatum. Some fans are convinced it's Sonny Corinthos, especially given the recent fractures in their friendship. Sonny's erratic behavior, his increasingly questionable alliances, and his inability to listen to reason could have pushed Jason to the edge. If Jason truly believes Sunny is becoming a liability, this could be the moment where he demands that Sunny either straighten up or step aside. Others speculate that this explosive showdown could involve Carly Spencer, especially if Jason feels she's making moves that will put herself, and by extension, everyone else, in harm's way. Carly has always been fiercely independent and stubborn, but Jason's tolerance for unnecessary risks is low, and he may finally be prepared to tell her she can't keep charging ahead without considering the fallout. There's also the possibility that this ultimatum is aimed at someone less obvious, but just as dangerous in their own way. Someone like Valentin Casadolin, who has been weaving his own intricate plans behind the scenes. If Jason has caught wind of Valentin's schemes, this could be his way of sending a clear message. Back off, or prepare to face the consequences. Beyond the immediate tension of the confrontation, Jason's ultimatum could set off a chain reaction that reshapes multiple storylines in Port Charles. Allies may be forced to reveal their true loyalties, while enemies might take the opportunity to exploit the cracks forming in once solid relationships. If Jason is going after a major player, others will inevitably be drawn into the conflict, whether they want to be or not. This is the kind of pivotal moment that can ignite a summer-long arc, with alliances shifting, secrets being exposed, and long-simmering resentments finally boiling over. The timing couldn't be more critical, as other storylines are also reaching their boiling points. Nina Reeves is still navigating the fallout from her latest mistakes, and her relationships with Sunny and Willow are hanging by a thread. Spencer Casadin's disappearance continues to worry Trina Robinson, who's torn between hope and fear. Meanwhile, Ava Jerome's latest manipulations could be about to blow up in her face, especially if Jason's ultimatum indirectly affects her plans. The August 13 episode promises not only Jason's game-changing moment, but also the kind of interconnected drama that General Hospital thrives on. Fans should be ready for intense dialogue, high-stakes decisions, and emotional gut punches. With Jason's words, the landscape of Port Charles will shift, and once the ultimatum is delivered, there will be no going back. Those on the wrong side of his warning should prepare themselves, because history has shown that Jason Morgan doesn't make empty threats. He acts. And when he does, the fallout is never small. If Jason's ultimatum hits the target the way it's expected to, the rest of August in Port Charles will be a battle for survival, loyalty, and control. Every move will matter, every alliance will be tested, and the quiet man with the deadliest instincts in the room will be the one everyone is watching. August 13 is just the spark. The firestorm is coming, and Jason Morgan is holding the match. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.